Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Up high. Assalamu alaikum, Husna Khan. We are at the end of unit number 8. What we are going to do now is go through ayahs number 50 to 60 and kind of check what we know and try to figure out what they mean. So part of your curriculum now is to actually know the ayat pretty comprehensively, inshallah. So the first thing we're going to do, today's job is going to be ayahs number 50 and 51. We're going to do 2 ayahs. Okay. And we're going to, as we run through them, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions and explain a bunch of stuff to you about how do you identify a fi'l, like how do you know what you're looking at, okay? So the first part we're looking at is وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ. Wa is obviously a harf, right? Wa means and, a word that doesn't make sense unless another word comes after it, you knew that. Idh is relatively new for you. Idh means when. Idh means what? When. And whenever you see the word idh, it means whatever is going to be talked about is going to be something that already happened. It's, you know how in English you say when? For example, when I go to school, I'm going to eat lunch. That doesn't mean it already happened. Okay? But if I say when you ate your lunch, remember I punched you in the stomach, my best friend? Meaning you're using the word when for what? The past. When you see is, which kind of when is it? Past. Always the one that's in the past. Okay? Now, what do you think qulna is? Is that an ism, a fi'l, and or a harf?
Fi'l.
Good, fi'l. Within the fi'l world, which fi'l is it? Because within fi'l you have 3 basic options. Past tense, present tense, command. Those are the 3 majorly different looking ones.
Past tense.
Past tense, fi'l madi. What would qulna mean?
We said.
So what if qulna would mean?
When we said.
When we said. Lil malaikati, what do you think that is? Oh, actually, let's skip that for a second. Usjudu. Let's just work on the af'al. Usjudu.
Command.
Command, good. From tasjuduna. It used to be tasjuduna. The ta is gone, the noon is gone. It became usjudu. But it's we don't read it usjudu. We read malaikatisjudu because the kasra before eats away whatever was going to be on the alif. This alif, does it have a hamza on it? No. When it doesn't have a hamza on it, this is actually called hamzatul wasl, which means it just connects. Hamzatul wasl. Wasl just connecting. Which means even if it did have a harakah, it wouldn't matter because it's going to get eaten up by the previous word. If the alif has a hamza on it, then you can't eat it up. Then it has to keep its harakah. Okay? That's why those hamzas are really important. Okay? Now, usjudu, the command, what does it mean?
Make sajda.
Make sajda. Okay? Now, fasajadu. Fasajadu.
So.
Good.
They made sajda.
Good. This is past tense, isn't it? Huwa sajada. Go through it.
Huwa sajada. Huma sajada. Hum sajadu.
That's good. Kana. What do you think?
Kana is what does it mean?
If I tell you, you'll know what it is. How does it end? Yes, was. So what would that make it?
A harf?
Nope.
Why not?
Was,
Oh, okay.
is, will be.
So it's a fi'l.
Yes, which kind?
Madi.
Good. So the conjugation would be what? Huwa.
Or kana, huma, kana, hum, kanu.
Like that, okay? So what does kana mean?
Was?
Not enough.
He was.
He was. He was. You thought it was a harf because you just translated it as was, but that's impossible in Arabic. He was, okay? Which does make sense. فَفَسَقَ. To violate.
So he violated?
So he violated. Good. Past tense, right? The fatha gave it away. فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَهُ. What do you think this is? How many words do you see? This is interesting.
4.
What are they?
أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَ and who?
Good. Good. Very good. Means what? Do you remember? Like if somebody says, Anta Muslim? Question word. Whose answer can only be yes or no.
Yes or no. Okay.
Okay. Fa. Oh, please.
So.
تَتَّخِذُونَ. To take.
They took it.
No, that's terrible translation for 2 reasons.
Wait. Oh, take. It took.
Okay, it's present
Okay.
tense. That's one reason it was terrible. There's another reason it was terrible. Look at it. No, the answer's not here.
Okay. I didn't translate the
No.
the fa,
No.
the. Oh, okay. So. It's.
Where are you confused? Why are you lost in thought?
Home.
Hum tattakhiduna?
No. Antum.
Right.
Tattakhiduna. So you all. You all take it.
Or him.
Him. You all take
Now
him.
put the and the fa together. Afa tattakhiduna.
Did.
That's a present tense question.
Well. No.
Or do.
Okay. Do. So do you take him?
Yeah. So do all of you take him?
So do all of you take him?
Okay. بئس للظالمين بدلا. You can't do that one yet. ما أشهدتهم. What do you think? I mean, the word in the middle is the word that we're trying to figure out.
Ashhadu.
Right. What is that? Is that a past tense, a present tense, an ism, a command?
Present tense?
What makes you say present? The alif in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the right answer, but it's a good guess.
Oh, okay.
The alif in the beginning, let me tell you how to think about this, okay? When you see an alif in the beginning, could it mean present tense? Yes. So could this be present tense because of the alif? Maybe. All right, but is that every time you see an alif, there's going to be a present tense? No. Now, in the past, my method to you is if you're looking at a word, then 2 things are very easy to tell right away. Right, I mean, just absolutely right away. An ism is easy to tell right away. You know why? Because an ism either has alif lam on it, or it has tanween on it, or it has one of the combinations that you know. Or as part of a jar majroor or a mudaf ilayh, very recognizable things. Okay, so it just gives itself away. When it comes to the fi'l, the past tense is sometimes the easiest giveaway. Its endings are so set that you can look at those endings and make a pretty good guess. Ashhadu. Sukoon followed by tu. Ashhadu.
I.
Yeah, but what tense?
Past.
Yeah, like nasartu.
Yeah.
It's the sukoon followed by tu. That's a guarantee. It can't be anything else.
Yeah.
And even if you did say that this is present tense, what present tense do you know that goes with a sukoon and a tu at the end? That never happens. Okay? So this has to be a past tense.
Past tense.
Now, to make somebody a witness. To make someone witness. Ma ashadtuhum. Ma is for negative.
So I didn't. What does it mean?
To make a witness.
I didn't make them a witness.
I didn't make them a witness. وَمَا كُنْتُ.
And I was not.
I was not. Very good. I was not. Past tense again, right? Okay, let's go back to the beginning. These were the two ayat I wanted to cover with you today. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا. Help me understand.
When we said.
And when we said, لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ. What do you think that is? Now we're filling in the gaps now.
Mudaf ilayh?
It is not a mudaf
Wait.
ilayh. Most certainly not.
No, sorry, jar majroor.
I forgive you. It's jar majroor. Bata kaf. Lam.
Lam.
Okay. What is malaika mean?
Angel?
Tell me why you know for sure al-malaika is an ism. Two good reasons.
Because it has a. Because it's jar majroor.
Number one. Number two. Really obvious.
Al.
Oh, okay. Number three.
It's not a fi'l. Ta marbuta.
Very good. I don't know how you figured that out. Lil malaika. So what does that mean? وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ.
When we said to the angels.
Good. Usjudu.
make sajda
Li Adama.
to Adam.
What is Li Adama?
Li Adama is jar majroor.
Good, it is a jar majroor. How come it's not jar?
Because it's a non-Arab name.
Good, pre-Arab name actually. Li Adama, to Adam. Make sajda to Adam. First sajadu.
So they made sajda.
Illa Iblisa. What does illa mean, do you know?
Except.
Except?
Except Iblis.
Yes. Kana min al-jinn.
He was from the jinn.
He was from the jinn. Now here's a trick problem in the study of the Quran. Allah said to who to make sajda?
The angels.
The angels. And the angels all made sajda?
Yes.
And then Allah said, except Iblis. Except Iblis. Now, the problem with that is, Iblis was not an angel.
He was a jinn.
He was a jinn. So how come Allah is saying, we said to the angels make sajda? But he didn't do it. Well, maybe he didn't have to do it because he's what? A jinn. What Allah is telling us here is actually that Iblis was so highly ranked, like he worshipped Allah so much that he was given a rank among the angels. But he was still not quite an angel. He was still a jinn. But there's something really cool in the Arabic here that I want to show you. Sajadu, what did you translate it as?
So they made sajda.
Good. Who's the doer?
The angels?
No. In the Arabic, who's the doer? Huh? They. Right? تقدير مستتر ضمير مستتر تقديره hum. What status is the word hum?
Rafa.
Good. It's Rafa. Because the doer is always Rafa. Then it says except Iblis. They all made sajda except Iblis. At least except Iblis who did not make sajda. But then Iblis should also be a doer, right? Because either you're Rafa if you did something and also Rafa if you didn't do something. Right? But it doesn't say illa iblisu, it says illa iblisa. That's actually to set him apart from everybody else. Like Allah made that word nasab, like the hum in here is rafa. But Iblis here is nasab. So he set him apart from the angels. Just by that nasab. Just to let us know that he's not. Even before we read kana min al jinn, even before that we already know he doesn't truly belong among the angels. Get it? Also, another Mufassir said, it was really interesting, he said that when Allah commanded the angels, it was actually all the things that angels were made in charge of, they also had to do sajda. So they were in some sense in charge of some of the jinn, so they had to do it too. Okay?